Hi, welcome to Part of My Friend Sheet. This is me, 143. If you don't have a friend, you have one now. So I was asked to tell this story with regards to my current experience on a new hobby that I had taken over due to my oldest daughter, something that she had gotten into. She is 25 years old, and she decided that she wanted to take up the hobby of adult ballet class. So with that being said, she told me that she was going to take some classes at the local ballet school. And she was telling me how that, she was going to be going alone and she was all excited about it. And, it just so happened that these classes were falling at the time that I got off of work in one evening. And it was just perfect timing. And well, I don't really like to see people do things alone. So I kind of gotten roped into these classes with her. And with that being said, some people ask, well, Jen, are you interested in ballet or dance? And the long answer is no. Or I guess I should say the short answer. And with that being said, I should say that it's not that I'm not interested in dance, it's just I'm not good at it. So let me just put it that way. So let's rewind a little bit. I do like dance. When I was a kid, I took tap, ballet, jazz, and I don't think I was good at any of the three. However, I enjoyed doing all three. And I was in several recitals, and with my sister, she was very good. My sister was very good. And I think she was also highly embarrassed when we were in the same class because I was so bad at it. There were several times when I got older that I decided to take an adult tap class, which was disastrous, needless to say. And thinking that possibly when I got older that I would be better at dance. Well, turns out I am not. And so, needless to say, I knew kind of going into this ballet class that I had pretty low expectations for the skill level that I was at. So, anyways, decided to join up. And sidebar for a lot of people that don't know me, or a lot of people that do know me, I have a very bad back. I've got part of my back is broken and so forth. So a lot of things make it challenging for me when it comes to jumping and all sorts of things. But needless to say, whatever. That's a sidebar. But so leading up to these classes, I really didn't know what to expect because when you think of ballet classes, I automatically think of children and tutus and little girls, and then I thought, well, that can't be right because I'm an adult and there's no way I'm putting on a tutu because that would just be weird. So then I thought, well, how do I prep for this? And so I pulled up, I think it was Hulu. I pulled up and pulled up the old TV show Fame and decided to start watching episodes of Fame. Well, that was discouraging as well because there was no way in hell I was going to be able to do any of that. Now, granted, I did like the style of Fame and I like the clothing. So my first stop was on Amazon because I like the leg warmers. So I went with the leg warmers because I do like that look. And so I got a few leg warmers, and then I went off to the local ballet store. Now, when I went into the ballet store to get outfitted for this first ballet class, I'm not going to lie when I say that these ladies over here were extremely excited that I was joining ballet class, almost more excited than I was to join ballet class. So they got me outfitted with ballet shoes and an outfit, and I was ready to go. So, needless to say, first ballet class comes up. I show up in my leotard and my leg warmers, and everybody else was basically in t-shirts and sweats. So there was that. And which was fine because I felt like a ballerina. And now, granted, um, I don't know if a lot of people know about ballet. Ballet is French, which I guess if you know ballet, you would know that. I know ballet. I did not know it was all in French. So every word in ballet is in French, which when they teach you ballet, they speak in French. So, yay, I don't know French. But B, the instructor was nice. Now, granted, my daughter and I were the only ones with basically zero ballet experience, except for when I took it about, I don't know, 40 years ago. So can't say I remember a lot about ballet. So, anyways, fast forward, we were the only two out of probably, I think there was 20 in the class that had zero experience. So they kind of had to tailor the class to medium. Now, being in the class after working 10 hours, my brain it runs a little on empty by that time. So when they go through steps twice, which are multiple like steps in French, they'll go through the routine twice and then they say go. And usually their go, I look like like basically a deer in the headlights. Like, wait, I need that. We need to go through that like 5 more times. So yeah, ballet is very coordinated. So you have the beautiful arms and you have the pointed toes and you have the legs and the kicking, and which I will say the instructor and half the ladies in the class, I mean, they can kick their legs up to the ceiling and all around town. And, I am just blown away, which is, yay for them. So I don't know if I like the mirror in the room or if I don't like the mirror in the room, but as we're doing the ballet and they're calling out the French words, not the French people, the French words, I'm in my mind panicking. I can see myself in the mirror. I'm trying to watch the feet, trying to move the arms. I look up into the mirror. I see all these lovely ladies and their arms and doing these beautiful things. And I look like one of those car dealership balloons. My arms are all over the place and I look like a hot mess. So, all I keep thinking is, oh dear God. And I'm thinking the instructor is probably like, oh dear God. There is no way anytime soon that I'm going to make an audition for the Black Swan or make any kind of Nutcracker audition, unless maybe they're needing some sort of janitorial staff. So that's good. But the good thing is this. This is the one thing that I will say about these classes. And we've gone to a couple now, and we'll go to another one tomorrow. Is as bad as I am at these classes, the one thing that I absolutely love about these classes is, well, 2 things actually. First thing is I love the time that I get to spend with my daughter. I don't care where we are. I mean, we could be in the middle of a hurricane. I love the time that I get to spend with my daughter. The one-on-one time I get to spend with her is priceless to me. And B, no matter how shitty that I do at dance, every time I looked up and looked over at her doing her dance moves and so forth, she just always had this big smile on her face. And she was just so happy doing it. So it made me happy. My thing is this, is it, I love that. I love it. It doesn't matter to me if I'm good at it. Now, granted, I mean, in the long run, it's, hopefully going to tone something on my body, make me a little bit more flexible. Um, and again, like I said, I'm never going to be great at it, which is fine. I don't need to be great at it. I mean, it's a good workout by far. I mean, it's a great workout. I highly encourage anybody to try it. It is, challenging. And I do enjoy laughing at myself. So I get a really good, comic relief out of it for me. And I don't frustrate too easily, which is nice. So I guess, if you frustrate easy, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you need to pick a different hobby. But I'm pretty good at laughing at myself. I honestly, I'm too old to care. But sometimes in life, it's not about that. It's just about the time, we have such little time on this earth, to spend worrying about shit and stressing about stuff and fighting and all that. So I cherish moments like that. I cherish the moments of, quiet moments and the peaceful moments and the moments you could just look up and see smiles on the faces of the people that you love. I mean, I or just the one-on-one time. There's some people that, have, lots of kids. I have 2 kids. I cherish the time that I have with, my one child. I cherish the time that I have with the other child. And, just that whole, just the one-on-one time. And then, of course, I cherish the time when I have with my whole family. Because there's going to be a time when we don't have any of it. And, we won't be able to pick up that phone. They won't be there. Same thing with, our parents or our grandparents, and, they won't be there. They won't be on that other end. So, or you won't be able to look over and see the smile. So make the time. Take the time. Even if they piss you off, make the time. Take, and just do it. Do it. Even if it's not for you, do it for them. Because guess what? People remember that stuff. People remember that stuff. So, anyways, try something new. Do something different. Step out of your comfort zone. Lord knows I do, or I did, because I'm sure that, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow at tomorrow's class. I might just throw out a hip, or when I throw my leg on that bar, who God knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So, but I'm open for it, and I'm always up for a challenge. And again, I'm always up for a good laugh at myself, because why not? If somebody's got to, somebody's got to do it. So might as well be me, right? But anyways, until next week, if you don't have a friend, you have one now. So hit that like or subscribe button, share this video, tell all your friends. And if you're in the Columbus area, check out New Albany Ballet Company. That's where they have the adult ballet classes. They really great classes, great teachers. So, and they also have kid classes as well. So can't say enough about them. Teacher's great. Again, looks the opposite way when I look like a crazy car dealership balloon. And, they're not strict. She hasn't hit me with a ruler yet. So that's a good thing. But all right, take care. Have a wonderful day. See ya. Bye-bye.